Hey guys, what's going on? It's Roger Death here, and this is the final game from Shhabbazz that we will be taking a look at. This is indeed a ZVZ, as I said it would be. It's a fairly quick game. I don't expect anything really too out of the ordinary. For those of you that don't know what's going on, I'll probably like 3 of you. I do cast these Starcraft 2 games. I actually ask people that watch my channel to submit them. They can do it via Twitter. I go by TayRogerDeath. Should just be linked to my... If you go to my channel, you can look it up. It should be linked. Or you can just message me on YouTube. I accept from both places, so it's not a big deal. And I do casts of them, because it's fun. I enjoy doing casting. Shhabbazz, in fact, has actually he's been taking part in the Zeek NA BSG Daily, which means on the website Zeek.com, Zeek. Yes, it is supposed to be 3s. At Zeek.com, on the NA side of things, he plays in the Bronze, Silver, and Gold League tournament. It runs daily. He participated today, and unfortunately he got knocked out in the semifinals, so he really did get pretty far. There is absolutely nothing wrong with his performance. Making it to the semifinals is nothing to sneeze at. He is a very good player. He has since started playing primarily Protoss. This was back when he used to do random. It didn't matter. So we're seeing both players are getting a pool. A couple seconds, about 9 seconds apart. Shhabbazz is getting 2. Wait, what? Ah, extractor down here. So he's decided to steal this extractor so he can see what all's going on down here. Good idea. Not sure how successful it'll be in execution. So the pool finishes for Shhabbazz, and there's the queen. Any Zerglings? No, we're just going to go straight into a Roach Warren. Okay, cool. I'm a fan of Roach Warrens. Whereas for Gwyn, his red opponent, we see a queen and some Zerglings coming out. Nothing too out of the ordinary from either player so far. Nothing at all out of the ordinary. This is the kind of stuff that you should be used to seeing by now. Expansion from Gwyn, which means that he's going to be able to get a stronger economy up. Metabolic boost being researched for Lynx, which means he wants to kind of stay on Ling Tech for a while. Gwyn doesn't seem to realize that this is not his extractor. This is actually his enemy's extractor in his base. Meanwhile, we just see Shhabbazz just building or getting. Let's see. He's getting some roaches. He's got 2 roaches coming out. So 2 roaches, 6 roaches. 6 roaches are coming out. Cool. Roach Warren from Gwyn. On the way right now. This extractor's finally getting killed off. Second queen to help with the creep spread. Very good idea. I very much like this. I like getting a fast queen or second queen so that by the time the hatchery finishes, the queen has enough energy to do an inject, but still able to have started spreading that creep tumor. It's very beautiful. So here we see 3 drones apparently accidentally misrallied to a bunch of roaches that are going to do some attacking. And Gwyn, unfortunately, doesn't really have an answer. Oh, what's this? A spine crawler. And second spine crawler. A little bit of miss micro on the roaches there. Didn't really need to take any losses. I like this positioning though, because that means that nothing can come up the ramp or go down the ramp. So a bunch of Lynx pop out for Gwyn. Nothing unusual, but we do see a lot of roaches come in and some reinforcements for Shhabbazz plus. Look at, we've got Spinecrawler number 1 is done. That one just dies. Spinecrawler number 2 just finished. And look, more reinforcement roaches. Roach pretty much gets pecked to death. Gonna move up that Spinecrawler. No big deal. We're just gonna kill off this hatchery. Like, no problem. You really should move these roaches in closer so that they can peck away at, all of them can shoot away at the hatchery instead of just some of them. Some roaches up here to defend from Gwen, nothing much. Nothing much going on really back here or over here in terms of not attack or not defend. Spike crawlers could probably be moved up. Gwen GG's and Shhabbazz wins pretty easily with a kind of a delayed 7 roach rush. Now when I say delayed, the roaches should be out. There should be 7 roaches about to pop out, like right now. Or actually, they should have already popped out. They pop out at about 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So they're already behind. The roaches are off. So there are some timing issues with Shhabbazz's build here. The biggest one being he kept supply blocking himself. And I can tell you why. There should be 16 drones. Not 18, 16. And that'll have a lot to do with it. That too may not sound like a lot, but it's a whole nother roach. He wasn't getting these overlords up in time, so he was a little behind in that regard as well. I mean, honestly, I guess that these drones don't really matter so much, these 2 drones, as much as the overlord does. So for 7 roach rushes, you want to get those overlords out faster and try. I mean, you can get those roaches or drones, but the build on Team Liquid, or on the Liquipedia, I always say that just on Team Liquid. On the Liquipedia, it actually says you go 16 drones, get a queen, build 2 overlords, roaches as soon as you can. So I mean, overall, I mean, not bad play, but this was this is actually the only ZVZ I got. I tried recording this one before. I actually recorded it, and then I was a dumbass and I deleted it. So what can I say? So guys, that's going to be it for this series. After this, I'm going to go back to doing some more from Kanji King, aka Bronze Leaguer. I will also, of course, include a thing in the this video to his channel. Once again, if you want to submit to me your replays, you can either send them to me on YouTube, obviously you know how, or you can send them to me on Twitter at TerRogerDeath. Yeah, once again, it should be linked onto my YouTube account, so it really shouldn't matter. If you go to my new channel, it should show you the Twitter option, and you can just click it and go to my Twitter. I'll put a link down below anyway. But just that's it for this episode, guys. Like I said, we're going to be going back to Kanji King's work, aka Life of a Bronze Leaguer, after this. So we're going to be visiting an old friend. They'll still be from that old replay pack, so don't expect a lot of change. But he will have gotten somewhat better, because I guess in some of his later games from that pack, he started implementing some of the changes I suggested. Until then, this is Your Jets signing off.